Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to the Black Corner. This is Shelly Hollis. Hey, big shout out to boxing this weekend. I was going back and forth between the DAZN card and Top Rank, and let me tell you, Richardson, he looked good. Like everybody was doubting him against Liam Paro. I think Liam Paro probably, his last couple fights, he looked really good, and like the shit that he did to Montana Love, like really put him in a conversation. Like, man, can he handle these slick fighters? But to me, Montana Love, he's been like ass for his last couple fights ever since like the one fight where he got the disqualification and shit like that. He just hasn't looked good. I think like too much of the celebrity and shit went to his head, but whatever. That's just my opinion. But with this last fight, the first 4 rounds, I was just like, damn, like I kind of seen what he was going through because I'm gonna tell you, like Liam had that very irky jerky style, like his like movement and shit, how jittery he was and his feints, that shit was on point. And I used to watch him all the time because he's very good at throwing like double and triple jabs. But he neutralized the shit out of the shit. Like Hitchins had him at such a distance and such a range that he jabbed the shit out of him, just kept him hitting him with that right hand. And that was pretty much the entire fight. Now, there was some things inside that fight that I didn't like the bias with the commentary. Like, we've been getting a lot of that shit. But I'm going to tell you, the business of boxing was hoping that Liam won. The fact that they can go back to Australia and throw this big-ass mega fight, it's just like being in the UK. When you're in Australia, you got these arenas, 60, 80, 100,000 people and shit like that. Kambosos would still sell fighting up against this dude. Eddie Hearn was looking for a fucking payday. But the thing is when you put him in these guys with like Richardson and shit like that, these kind of guys can't deal with these brothers. And that's always been a problem. That's the reason why some of these top Mexican stars in the United States don't like fucking with these brothers, because of the style and the way that they fight. The distance, the speed, the feet work, that shit's a lot different compared to when you're dealing with someone that likes to brawl. Now, the first 4 rounds, I was kind of hesitant because with Hitchins, like I've seen him before where he don't let his hands go or he don't do enough. And I've also seen him in a couple of fights where he gassed out. But one thing that he did talk about in this fight that I liked was he talked about his nutrition. He talked about how much of a professional he is, how he's like changing shit in training, how he's taking things serious. That dude looked solid the whole damn 12 rounds. And big shout out to his corner too. Like that corner was telling the fucking truth the whole time. Hey, you down right here. Hey, let your hands go. Throw the uppercut. What's up with the hook? Do more. Hey, you got to win these last few rounds because I'm scared that they're going to take this shit from you. You need corners like that to keep it real. It's like some of these corners right now, they be letting their fighters dictate what the fuck is going on in the ring. The fighters be like, no, I think I'm up. I'm okay. No, you need to tell these motherfuckers the truth. Like, hey, Jack, you losing this shit. If you don't do what you got to do right now, you leave that shit up to the 3 judges dealing with these promotional companies, your ass gonna take a L. And one of them, I think it was like a 117, 111. It was some crazy shit for Liam Paro that I was like, I don't know who the fuck was watching the fight. That judge right there, it's time to start investigating some of these judges and shit too, man. I'm talking about checking bank accounts, Venmo deposits, Cash App, Zales, all kinds of shit, because clearly all of us can sit at home and watch the fight and we know goddamn well them scorecards shouldn't have looked like that. But these referees that are professionals, that are trained to do this shit, constantly make these mistakes, costing these fighters potentially their livelihood and career. It's fucked up. But to Richardson, man, let's talk about your next few opponents. If it was me, now hearing that Teofimo Lopez might be doing something with Boots in this, slide off that shit. I want Boots to handle that shit. Brian Garcia, Devin Haney. I think a fight with Devin would be solid. Both of you guys are extremely skilled boxers. I think it would be smart for Devin Haney because, one, you can get in the ring with someone like Richardson, who has an amazing skill set, but he does have some pop. I think it would help with Devin Haney's courage and getting him back in the ring with someone that can potentially hurt him, but also get him to the point where he needs to be in there with an elite boxer so Haney can remember why the fuck he became undisputed and why he is who he is, because he is a phenomenal boxer. He just got fucked up by Ryan Garcia, but it happens to the greats. Time for you to bounce back and get back in the ring. This would be a perfect opportunity for you because you'll be in a ring with another champion. You'll be in a ring with another brother, someone that's an elite boxer that does have some pop that can help answer any questions that you have with your jaw. It's just the reality of the sport that you guys are in. But as far as Richard Hitchins, man, you impressed me. I'm happy New York has another champion. Recap from this weekend was phenomenal. Like I said, got to watch this fight before tuning in to the Oscar Valdez massacre. And that was pretty much it, man. So boxing right now, I'm looking forward to 2025 because a lot of the bullshit is getting weeded out. And another fight that could be interesting for him is let's see what happens after Conor Benn's next fight. A lot of people be slipping on Conor Benn, man. That dude's a phenomenal fighter. I know he's had some issues and shit across the pond, but all that's worked out and shit like that. So let's just make some great fights for 2025. So once again, you guys, thank you for stopping by the Black Corner. I'm Shelly Hollis. Make sure you like and subscribe.